In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jinx Nation, we're on the air. Legend Killer, great one. YWCGM, no. Diva Mania, knockouts. Yeah, Randy, I don't hear voices. I already told you what I hear. I hear the divas. I hear the knockouts. Oh, man. And do not cut my microphone off, because all you little jimmies have a conspiracy against me, and you will get got. And this is your public service announcement and your regularly scheduled program. And we're back. You can't see me. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm doing my Taboo Tuesday video right now, which is supposed to be on Tuesdays. It's straight Diva Talk. Every Tuesday we're going to do Diva Talk. I'll find something to come up with. I'm always finding something with the divas. And as I was saying, if you can create a diva faction, what would you call it? Who would be the leader? Who would be the co-leader? Who would be the member? So forth and so forth. And as I said, it would be called the DWO, Diva World Order. My leader would be China. My co-leader would be Stephanie McMahon. Crazy, I know, but I ran down some of the members so far, and talked about them. Melina, Beth Phoenix, Angel Love, AJ Lee, Natalia, Tamina, Layla, Mickey James, Lita, and Trish. I told you why they would be in there. I left off with Trish Stratus, and I said Trish has done it all. It's Trish Stratus. You can't go against Trish Stratus. It's just Stratus faction, man. And she's one of the best, if not the best. You know what I mean? I don't know. I won't say probably the best, because you had Wendy Richter, and Wendy Richter was a beast. You know what I mean? So, but Trish is up there. My next member, Victoria. I'd put Victoria in here, or Tara, because she's another powerhouse. And you gotta have your powerhouses in a faction. You have China, you have Beth, you have Natalia. Natalia's a powerhouse. Tamina's a powerhouse. You gotta have your powerhouses in there. And Victoria's another powerhouse. Plus, she can wrestle. She's good in the ring. She can be a good heel. I think she fit in well. With the whole faction. Diva World Order, whatever. And I don't know. It's like, just like Trish, man, is Victoria. Victoria. What can you say about Victoria that's negative? You really can't. Now here's one that might be surprising: is Maxine from NXT. Okay, Maxine. I've seen her wrestle. She's pretty good in the ring, but her character, her attitude, the way she talks, her, it would fit good with a faction, especially the way the way she carries her attitude. She got that Latina attitude and stuff, and that's why I would put her in here, man. I'd have her be one of the divas that would actually talk on the mic. You don't have that many that would probably be good on the mic. I think she'd be one of the best that would do it. To talk junk, to bat, to get underneath people's skin. In ring, I don't know. You know what I mean? She'd probably have to go through some training, but you know, what can you do? I just think Maxine's good on the mic. Raquel Diaz, or as everybody knows her, Shao Guerrero, which is Eddie and Vicky's daughter. This woman is amazing. She, to me, is like the modern day Lita. Even though I wouldn't compare her to Lita, but if you were to compare somebody to Lita, I don't think I would do AJ Lee compared to Lita, because AJ Lee has her own style. You know what I mean? So does Raquel and so does Lita, but Raquel simulates Lita's in a way. AJ's does in a way too, but I don't know. It's tough to tell, but sorry about that, folks. I had to adjust the mic. Yeah, things getting crazy, but she's an amazing talent, man, and she's a Guerrero. You know what I mean? So, plus, not just is she Guerrero, she's Eddie's daughter. You know what I mean? So, you know, definitely put her in there, man. You watch her on Florida Championship Wrestling. Look up Florida Championship Wrestling videos on YouTube. Or look up Raquel Diaz or Shao Guerrero. She goes by Raquel Diaz in the ring, but her real name is Shao Guerrero. Yeah, look her up, man. She's talented. Next, you gotta have her in here, man. The Queen of Extreme, Francine. What can you say? She's the Queen of Extreme. You want violent matches, and you definitely want real hardcore violence, and you want, to fit in with the DWO. Who better than Francine? You know what I mean? I mean, she was always on top of her game, man. She just knew how to win diva matches or women's matches by just strictly hardcore chairs and everything else, man. It's Francine, the Queen of Extreme. What can you say? Now, I put Candice Michelle in here because okay, yeah, you have your divas that are lookers, got the beauty to them, model type. But Candice was good in the ring too, man. She knew how to carry a match. She was pretty good. I'll give it to her, man. It she came up, I would say, and got better as she went along. You know what I mean? So yeah, Candice definitely, man. You gotta put Candice in there. She won the women's title a few times. She was good in the ring, talented. You know. Now I put this person in here because, like I've been saying, she's gonna be a real good talent, and that's Rosita. Rosita, she's not getting that much play on Impact Wrestling because she's part of Mexican America, blah blah blah, so forth and so forth. But when I see somebody that could be talented, I'm usually right. I was right when Melina first came in. I was right about Angelina Love when she first came in. I was right about Beth when she came in. AJ Lee, I've been said she'd be pure talent. She's getting there. Layla when Layla first came in. Uh, Maurice when she first came in, I said she was gonna be good talent. Salinas when she first came in. So I have an eye for the divas. I also have an eye for the males too, but like I said, I love the divas division and knockouts division. Yes, I'm a guy, so sorry, I gotta itch my eye. I'm a guy, so I enjoy watching women's wrestling, but I'm a big fan of, the X division, cruiserweights, and there are some heavyweights, man, that I'm a fan of. I like watching wrestle, you know what I mean? Like John Cena and all them. But Rosita, man, she's gonna be a talent. Uh it's just I don't know, man. I think she just needs to break away from the Mexican America and go on her own. Maybe leave Impact Wrestling, come to WWE if they ever fucking fix their fucking women's division over there, man, the Divas division and shit. So yeah, definitely Rosita. Maurice, of course, Maurice, man. She would be the gold digger type. She'd be one that people would sleep on. I think Maurice is a pure talent too, and I said it. Maurice is pure talent, man. They like a lot of these divas are not getting used right. You know what I'm saying? So there's only a few. You only have your spot few that are used right, and even those at times aren't getting used right. You know what I mean? So yeah, of course Maurice. You know what I mean? So definitely Maurice, and I think Maurice is hot too. For Canadian. Um, Now here's one I put in for one reason and one reason only. Is because I think hands down when it comes to wrestling, she's the greatest, and people are gonna dog me for this, but I think she is the greatest when it comes to wrestling, grappling wrestling, not this entertainment shit that you see. And I think she's the smartest diva in wrestling, and that's Michelle McCool, hands down. I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this. A lot of mail for this. Maybe when if people watch this video, for me saying this, but I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Look at her background, man. Her martial arts background is outstanding. I mean, she trained in Thailand. She studied the art of Bruce Lee. You know, like I said, her martial arts background is amazing. Her wrestling skills are amazing. You know, when it comes to grapple wrestling, she's like the female Kurt Angle, man. Like for real, like that's what I call her, the female Kurt Angle. And she's smart. She was a school teacher. I mean, she graduated with bachelors and all the other fucking degrees you can get. So yeah, you can send your mail and say, "Oh well, are you crazy?" Well, but do your research and you'll find out. Tracy Brooks. I put Tracy Brooks in here because Tracy Brooks was another underrated talent. Yeah, she had that arm problem where I don't know what would happen to it, whatever, but it'll like shake and stuff. I don't know. And yeah, big boobs help. I'm sorry, but she had some boobs on her, man. And you know, Tracy Brooks is Tracy Brooks, man. She was underrated too. Salinas. Speaking of boobs, yeah. I wasn't too much into her Ariel character, but when she became Salinas and that little gangster, yeah. I think Selena has talent. I think Salinas can go far. Or would go for, or could have gone far. She retired, whatever, whatever. But because nobody wanted to pick her up, man. After LAX split up, she went on her own for a little bit in Impact Wrestling, but Impact Wrestling wasn't using her right, or TNA at the time, and she just gave up. Another one like that should be on this list is Taylor Wilde. I think Taylor Wilde is talented too. Yeah, Taylor Wilde. They didn't use him right, and that's why they left and retired. And it was sad to see Salinas go, man, because Salinas was the shit, man. I thought Salinas was real good. Beulah McGillicuddy. Of course. Why not have Beulah, man? Tommy Dreamer, ECW, Beulah. Remember the Beulah match when she fucking beat up Bill Alfonso? I have that shit on DVD. That shit was real good for a fucking diva. Of course, Beulah, man. Beulah had it all. Beulah was like Francine. They both were queens of extreme, man. They didn't give a fuck. They just did what they did. You know what I mean? Becky Bayless. Okay, people don't know who Becky Bayless is. Let me remind you. Becky Bayless is Cookie in Impact Wrestling. But for those that have not watched a Becky Bayless match, I suggest you do so. Becky Bayless has talent. She needs to get back in the ring and start wrestling again. Yeah, she was a beast. Eve Torres. The reason I put Eve in here, I think Eve is talented. It's because I'm tired of seeing her, because I'm tired of seeing the same or divas, not knockouts, but divas over and over again. But Eve is talented, and she's proven week by week, what she can do in the ring. Gail Kim, of course you put Gail Kim in there, man. Gail Kim done it all, from her Kimona Wanalea days, original ECW. Those that don't know, yeah, Gail Kim is Kimona Wanalea. Remember that? That was when she was real young, like 15, 16, 17. I think she was around that time. ODB. ODB is just a nutcase. That's why I put her in here. ODB's a maniac with it. Yeah. Ashley Masario. I miss Ashley. I think Ashley was a great talent. WWE used her somewhat right, but not to her potential. She was the punk chick, and she had a good arsenal of moves. Of course, you put her in there. Christy Hemme. Yeah, she doesn't wrestle anymore, but like Ashley, Chrissy was pretty good in the ring. She had her spots that she was good at. Dawn Marie. You can't forget Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie was Dawn Marie, just like Trish was Trish and Lita was Lita. Dawn Marie, just like Beulah and Francine, she was extreme with it. I remember her rivalries with Trinity, things like that. Trinity was another one that was good. And last but not least, Karma. Yes, I know Karma's not the supermodel beauty type, but Karma, where did she come from? New Japan. Any diva from New Japan is worthwhile watching because they pull out moves. And for a big girl, Karma can do some shit in the ring, boy, that'll make you shocked. When she came to WWE and dominated, yeah, it was good. So, yeah, that's my faction. Jinx Nation, be back with the third video in 5 minutes. So you want to flip